on the last episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Last week, Andrew Mahone got his 6th badge at GLC Week. We are in the middle of a year-long Gym Leader Challenge League at Full Grip Games. Here's how it works. You pick a deck, you play that deck, you win with that deck, you get a badge for that deck. Whoever has the most badges at the end of the year gets a trophy and a booster box. And I went this week playing my grass deck, and here's how it went. Round 1, played against
Dallas.
Why haven't you subscribed?
Man, you gotta make better content.
What do you like about GLC?
Oh man, you get to see a lot more cards than you do in Standard. We got a pretty varied meta in Standard right now, but GLC you always get to see some wacky stuff. Somebody's playing Watermill. Come on, it's great.
Were you playing any wacky stuff?
Pinsir. I just like bugs.
Is that your favorite Pokemon?
Absolutely not.
Who is your favorite Pokemon?
Oh, it's Garchomp.
Do you have any GLC goals?
Ooh, get better at the game. I want to get 1 badge up on the board, man. We're gonna get there one day.
Starting with round 1, I was playing against Dallas in a grass mirror. We both started off decently. I got up Venusaur really early and started swinging. As you can see, I had a really strong setup, and in the mirror, I kind of just outpaced. I had more of my support Pokemon set up. There was just not a lot Dallas could do to come back from that. Next to me, during round 1, another key match was playing out between Alex and JD, both very strong contenders to get a badge every week, and again, another grass mirror. JD started out the match really strong with an early lead, setting up a lot of his Pokemon, but as you can see towards the end of the game, Alex kind of had him cornered. He had a much stronger board state than JD. JD was down to only a couple Pokemon left. Unfortunately, JD was kind of out of resources, wasn't finding the cards he needed to set up a final attacker to take his last prize. Alex was able to take the win by attaching that energy to Genesect. Alright, Alex, what happened?
Crazy comeback in the grass mirror against JD.
Started off pretty weak. What was going on at the beginning?
I lost the die roll and then had Gloria, but he opened Ball Guy and Gossifleur with Call for Family and was able to hold the 2 balls to search for the evolution. So I had to Iono instead of Gloria my second turn. He still ended up getting to a quick start, but off of a whole combination of 2 squeeze heads for paralyzing on Rose Raid, Avery, and Guzma's, I managed to get the comeback.
Well played.
Yeah.
Was it all luck, JD?
It was all luck.
That's fair.
It was all luck.
Looking around the rest of the room during round 1, some other key matchups happening. Jack versus Liz. Jack currently has 2 badges. Jack ended up winning this game, so Jack goes to 1-0. Tonight, Andrew was going for his colorless badge. He was paired up against Fran for round 1, and he ended up taking that game, going up to 1-0 as well. And tonight there was a Water Mill deck being played that uses Wugtrio and Gyarados.
I was losing very badly.
And I was winning pretty good.
And then I had, what did I hit? Irida. That basically got me my Wugtrio with just dolls down on the board. And from there I attached Reversal Energy, milled for 9, and won the game.
I didn't see that coming.
Going into round 2, a familiar face, I'm paired up into Hunter Horak yet again. Last week I ended up losing to Hunter. This week, let's see what happens. Heads or tails? Tails. Heads. This game was hella long. We went over the 40-minute times, went into turns. I ended up getting a pretty strong setup, started attacking, we were trading back and forth. When time is called, I have 3 prizes remaining. To avoid a tie, I had to gust up the Cyclizar. I had to top deck Versus Seeker, and tonight I win the award for biggest sack of the week because I top decked the Versus Seeker for the win. Gust up his Cyclizar, knock it out, take the final 2 prizes, and win the game, avoiding a tie. I go to 2-0, only 4 rounds tonight, and I'm feeling very good about my chances to get my 6th badge, finally. Since that round with Hunter took so long, I was not able to really see what else happened that round, but at this point, I knew Jack was 2-0, Alex was 2-0, I was 2-0, John Patterson was 2-0, and John was playing a very interesting fighting spread deck featuring Hitmonlee from 151. Andrew, on the other hand, took a loss in round 2. It was a colorless mirror. I'll let Jack tell you what happened. How are you doing so far tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Just made it to 2-0. Hoping to keep it running.
Who did you beat last round?
Oh, I beat the Tricky Jim himself, Andrew Mahone.
What happened in that round?
Oh, I just Snorlaxed him to oblivion.
In round 3, I was paired against Jack. I did not film the whole game, but it was an extremely close game. This game was a heartbreaker for me. Basically, the game goes to time again. This game, I end up dominating pretty hard. Towards the last couple turns of the game, Jack was down to only 2 Pokemon in play, his Squovit and his Snorlax. I had multiple attackers set up. He had Squovit active while he was trying to buy a turn to set up his Snorlax on the bench. I had 3 prizes left to take. He only had 2 Pokemon in play. I gust up his Snorlax that he's powering up and knock it out. He only has 1 Pokemon left in play. However, time was called right before I took a knockout on Snorlax. Because I was turn 0, I only had 1 other full turn left to take 2 prizes. But I still could have won because he only had Squovit in play. If he was unable to bench another Pokemon, I win outright. I made a stupid mistake by playing a Super Rod in that final turn and shuffling back some cards, but I should have just taken the knockout so that I guarantee that I have enough turns to win. And only be upset at myself, I fumbled. Jack ended up finding a Cyclizar off the top deck, benching it. I could not knock out all his Pokemon in play. I couldn't win. Me and Jack end up tying, and sometimes that's just the way it goes. I can only be upset at myself for not closing out the game sooner, and we end up tying. So me and Jack both go to 2-0-1. I get down paired into Alex Carpenter. Jack ends up getting paired into John. I ended up losing that game, so I went 2-1-1 tonight. And Jack paired up into John, took the win. Jack earned his colorless badge tonight, gets his 3rd badge. Congratulations to Jack. All right, I am here with the winner, Jack. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm feeling great now. Just got the 3rd badge. Super excited.
Congratulations. How'd your final round go?
I was stressing. I was playing John with his spread fighting deck that had both the Dolls and Glamora that prevent prizes, and those things were really scary. But luckily, Lugia was just able to just power through and just got everything, got the job done.
My phone's storage ended up getting filled halfway through this interview. That's why it's cut short. We ended up talking for another 4 minutes and it wasn't recorded, so that's what you get. We're coming back next week strong. Thanks for watching.